10. He'll start off with a run game, trying to get Barry Sanders going. He started off with the game against 49er with a big touchdown run. This time he'll only get 3 on his first run.
Yeah, starts it off early with a little run right there. Penguins ready for it, only a 3-yard gain. Dcroft will occasionally mix in that little power play in that U-trips, but 2nd and 7 here, I expect them to start going to that air attack.
2nd down and 7. Inside Pizza Hut Stadium, where all the big games in the MCS happen. It is Randy Moss to the 35-yard line. He'll get 7. Low curl route there from Dcroft, trying to keep this offense rolling.
You see him go to that curl flat combo, flat route, curl route behind it. He's also got a post and a little running back option route, so he's got a high-low read there. Then he's got the curl flat, throws the low ball curl. You know, we know TNC loves those curl routes. He goes to it early and often.
Third and short. Back to the ground game. Barry picks up the first down and more. He'll go past midfield near the 49-yard line. Look at Barry getting going.
Honestly, that Barry Sanders has been a difference maker for Dcroft's offense throughout the day today. We started the first game. He had over 150 yards, I believe, on the ground with Barry, and he's going to it early here, a couple of shotgun runs.
Gannon, 1st and 10.
He's
trying to get a bomb going, and he's got Jackson left side, feet inbound to the 21-yard line. TD, when we talked with him after his game, he said he had a game plan dialed up for his crewmate.
He did. He talked about that. He was ready. He's prepared for this. He said both these guys felt like they were going to meet each other in this Final 16 matchup. They felt like they could easily win their first round games. They did that. Here they are matched up. Nice little motion crossing route to Deshaun Jackson. Great patience, and he fires it in there on the sidelines.
Back in that U-trips, how good has he been out of this formation? Goes to Barry. How about Collins coming in blowing that run up?
Great block shed right there. Penguins needed it because there was another big hole right there for Dcroft in that power play. Puts him in a 2nd and 10, getting into that red zone territory.
Jackson and Randy Moss over the left side, Santana Moss on the right side. Looking, and he'll throw that one. You almost saw his eyes light up. He almost wanted to try that shot to the end zone.
He did. He wanted to try that post maybe, but he didn't. He went the conservative approach. Good decision, play smart. Penguins tighten it up. Man defense, great user, covered all the routes, especially the corner route on the right as well as the backside post.
Third and 10. 4-man rush. Gannon had a little room to move, but he'll look left side. Oh! Santana Moss has an introduction with a defense on the sideline, but still picks up the first down.
That was actually good defense, but Dcroft, you see him step up in the pocket. Dcroft has some of the best pocket presence you will see in the Madden community, and his pass lead right there. He pass leaded that up on the drag route over the defender's head on that flood concept, and picks up the first down. That was just phenomenal offense by Dcroft.
1st and goal. The fullback dive. That's Derrick Henry. King Henry trying to find some room. He'll get 2.
Goes to the fullback dive. Henry, a beast down there, always falling forward. See what he has in this red zone. It's going to be probably fullback dive, stretch, maybe some power O's out of this goal line.
Showing that run. These guys know each other so well. It was interesting when we talked with Freethepenguins and talked with Dcroft. They said they knew they were in the tournament. They might match up. These guys haven't seen each other play in almost 2 months.
Yeah, they haven't. Smart strategy, knowing they might play each other, staying away from each other. But you got to think still, these guys talking in the Discord every day or in the group chat, knowing still what each other's going to do. I'm sure they've all labbed this fullback dive defense together, going up against other guys. So they're very well prepared for this. I'm surprised Dcroft doesn't have a little something different up his sleeve down here. Now he's in that U-trips formation again.
Third and goal.
Take your
back to Barry and Freethepenguins. Goal line stop, and Dcroft will settle for 3.
That's a big stop right there for Penguins. First drive, Dcroft, when he had all that space, he moved down the field well. But when it shrinks and it tightens up down there in the red zone, Penguins held his own and forced him to kick 3.
Kicks up, it's good. 3-0 the score. And now we'll see the wild card go back to work. Free the Penguins. I still can't believe on a put out, a shutout drive to end this game, he threw out the 4 verticals. My guy Heartless on Twitter says, as always, great commentary from Katie, user, T. Davis, oh, and me. Sure. Such a great night of games. I just don't know who to cheer for anymore. They might lose. Is Heartless the mush now?
He might be, but he's got a point. We don't know who to cheer for because they really might lose, but we appreciate that, Heartless.
Much love to my guy. Got a couple cats at home. Now, one of them had some health problems. I think the cat's doing better. Pretty sure. But the good guys in the community. So now, Free the Penguins back to work. I think the score in that Young Calling game was a little misleading. Free the Penguins seemed pretty in control of that game from front to back.
Yeah, he did. The final score didn't really dictate how the game went. And this is honestly a huge game for Penguins. You know, I think most people would agree Dcroft is the big favorite in this. Penguins doesn't have that signature big win yet in his MCS career. He's young. He's only still 19. But this could be that win for him. And if he can advance to the Final 8, it would do a lot for him.
Penguins out of the bunch. 1st and 10.
Dang, come on!
Oh, good defense. Abraham with the sack. Titty, here's the crazy part. I was just thinking back. You know, when that punt went out of bounds, and you said he's got 1 second left on the 41-yard line. I didn't read the scoreboard, so you were going crazy. I thought it was from the other 41, and I'm like, okay, cool. He's got like a 60-yard Hail Mary. Why are you losing it? And then the field goal unit's out, and I go, oh, okay. All right, I get it.
Yeah, we were speechless. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think, like 41, I was like, can he really hit this? Like, I just couldn't believe that happened. And he was at he was at Fancy's 41 and could kick that. It was just incredible. Luckily that Fancy won that game too, by the way, because now, you know, it won't be forgotten, but it'll sort of get moved to the side, because if Ghost went on to win that, oh man.
3rd and 17 for Penguins.
Togo, come on, Togo, 3rd and 17. We convert those.
First down.
We convert those.
Big time laser by Penguins. You're going to hear him. He's going to chirp all game long. That's what he does. Roll out, corner route. Listen, Free the Penguins, a.k.a. Chicharito. He's been playing the same way for the last couple years. He wants to roll out. He wants to get wild. He wants to make some crazy plays on the run. He does it right there with Rich Gannon rolling to the left.
Gannon, 1st and 10.
Oh my God, Togo, way to get it over.
Route, and Tony G with the big catch.
Double coverage, no problem for Penguins. Throws it high ball. Tony Gonzalez comes down with it. He's a laser show out here for him. He's a gunslinger.
Gannon. All right, might have him
Laser,
again down the field. Moss to the 4-yard line.
God damn, Nico. You know what he's going to do. He is as systematic as they come. Oh my God, come on, play the fucking game.
First and goal.
Come on, make it tackle. Come on, hold the 3. Come on.
And Dcroft gets the stop. Very similar drives easily down inside the 10. That's where it all tightens up.
And this shows why it's a big game. Listen, when you're in the final 16 of a huge money Madden tournament, these guys are your friends. Friendships go out the window. It doesn't matter. These guys are out for blood. They want to be the greatest Madden player in the world. They're going at it. I love it.
Handed it off that time.
3-0. Third and goal from the 3.
Come on, good stop. Come on.
And how about Dcroft? That looked like a little bit of a run commit from Daniel Mycroft. Free the Penguins going to have to settle for 3.
Both guys playing excellent red zone defense, and both guys have to settle for 3. We saw a big stand from Penguins. Now we see a big stand from Dcroft, and he's going to get the ball back with plenty of time until halftime.
Now Free the Penguins, Cardinals club champion, ties it up. And we get to see that U-Trips offense, 3:01 to go.
Goes together. Let's get that one stop. One. Oh,
Can Freethepenguins dial up a turnover? Because Dcroft has been so hard to slow down.
Both guys move the ball relatively well when they have a lot of field space to work with. They both tightened up in the red zone. But now Dcroft, once again, plenty of space to work with. Looks like he's going to go back to that halfback power, use a little motion.
Sanders, the carry. There's the reach forward animation. You either love or hate the reach forward animation. It depends on who has the ball.
Yeah, right. And this, I love Dcroft the way he plays offense. You saw it was a run play, but he still used motion because he wants you to make you think like he's passing. He keeps everything looking the same. He runs a system offense, and that's why he's been so successful. You never can tell what he's doing.
Let's go!
And how about the defense? For the Penguins, Jonathan Abraham into the backfield, dropping Gannon for a loss of 5.
Big time block shed. Only rush 3 right there for Penguins. But those play actions, for some reason, you know, they always kind of get a weird glitchy blocking animation. It allowed the shed to come through, and Penguins gets a nice sack.
2-minute warning. 3-all. Ty, I don't think we're gonna get that break for our voices where it's a blowout and we get to talk about like food or something. I feel like this one's coming down to the wire.
No, we're not gonna have that. We didn't have a lot of that today. This is gonna be down to the wire. It's gonna be a grinded out battle. Who can get those red zone touchdowns? Because these guys know each other so well.
Let's go!
Gannon in trouble. Down goes Gannon. He'll pick up a yard on the sack, but once again, Freethepenguins dials up some pressure.
Great defense again. You got to think both these guys they didn't want this to happen. When you're in a crew and they're so close like they are, the last thing you want to do is match up against a guy that knows you so well. So this is probably the last thing these guys wanted, but something's got to give. He's going for it.
He might have him. He might have him. Moss with the catch down to the 7-yard line. Dcroft dialing up the air attack.
That is a super dot. He motions over the inverted streak to Randy Moss down the seams. Absolute laser beam down to the 7-yard line.
Unfortunately for Dcroft,
get 7 now when you win this game. Get 7.
He's now inside the 10-yard line. He was hoping Moss would get to the end zone with that one.
Yeah, and you hear Dcroft saying, let's get 7.
Come on.
These are where games are won and lost. Inside the red zone and then inside the 10-yard line. You have to punch these in. Penguins calls his last timeout. So Dcroft could also use all this clock here if he doesn't punch it in on this play.
Second and goal. Tough run once again, picks up a yard, 3rd and goal from the 1.
And that's not bad for Dcroft. That kind of works in his favor. But with that being said, you need the touchdown. I think this might be 4-down territory if he stays at the 1-yard line. 7 right here is crucial.
Can Dcroft find the end zone? Jackson at the top of the eye. It will be Bo on the stretch.
Fight for me!
Penguins play defense,
Come on,
but Bo fights through it and picks up 6.
Bo Jackson fighting for Dcroft. What a drive. What a big-time touchdown. He used a lot of clock, so he doesn't allow Penguins to get the ball with much time and no timeouts.
And I can already hear the chat. They're going. Penguins made the right read, and yet the animation took him in.
Don't give up points now. Come on.
21, baby.
It's Madden 21. Fall forward. One-on-one. Bo Jackson. He's going to fall forward all the time.
That's why you get Bo. Look at this play that set this all up. 3rd and 14. Our dot replay presented by Snickers. A laser to Randy Moss.
That was just a super dot. He stepped up in the pocket too. Overrated aspect of the game. Knowing how to use your quarterback. Steps up, rolls left, throws it in there.
Oh, pick it.
Gannon in trouble, and that throw out of sack could have been bad for the Penguin man.
Throws his first incompletion, and we know Penguins. You know he's going to be aggressive in this situation 1,000%. He's looking to get the ball on the field and get some points right here, even though it was only 42 seconds and no timeouts.
He should have. Like, it wouldn't make any sense if he had
Gannon. Left side. He's got
inbounds.
It will go out of bounds and stop the clock. Dcroft, even I can see he did get out of bounds on that.
Yeah, he did. Playmaker ability, Deion Sanders. You see it there again. That's a nice pickup for Penguins. More importantly, he gets out of bounds.
Bunch to the right side. Primetime motions left. Santana Moss still on the right side. Randy Moss on the left. And they look underneath to Deion. Picks up a yard. If you're Dcroft, I think you're really okay. Took some time off the clock and only gave up 1.
I think you're fine with that if you're Dcroft. Like you said, you only got 2 yards and wasted about 5-6 seconds. Kind of a no-win situation right there for Penguins.
Take a look coming in through the online ladders. Free the Penguins. He had the number 7.
Pick, come on, get 3 now, get 3 now, come on.
Deion. That one's too easy. Penguins had the number 7 passing offense coming in. Dcroft, number 8.
It actually, that's the worst read ever.
It's a battle. It's a mirror match. A bad read right there by Penguins. Dcroft had some glitchy coverage right there. I won't lie. It looked like it was kind of open, but his guy came off the route, played the corner route. He's able to click on and make the pick. And now Dcroft can potentially go up 2 possessions here. Plenty of time. Ian has that 1 timeout.
Getting in trouble. Here's what's crazy. Each of these guys, Dcroft threw 156 passing touchdowns. Penguins threw 151. But interceptions, Dcroft 41, Penguin 58. That shows you the gunslinger tendency from Free the Penguins.
Sounds pretty accurate. Makes a lot of sense to me. And it shows, the stats show. Shout out to Donnie Moore, the stats guru. But yeah, the stats make a lot of sense for how these guys play.
I can't tell you.
Nico,
I was probably. My wife thought I was a little crazy when I got pumped for a FedEx package with a binder in it. Like, she's like, seriously, you nerd, what are we doing?
Same. I thought we were just getting the the Microsoft Word version, and then the other day I got it in the mail. I was fired up. That thing is so cool.
Terrible. That's like the only bad thing you've done really all day. Don't do that shit again.
3rd and 12 for Dcroft off the interception. Looking to add to his lead. No timeouts left, so everything inbounds. Will probably end this first half. He'll just hand the ball off to Deion, or excuse me, to Barry.
Oh, no.
Oh, what a tackle animation for Penguins.
The 40, I got greedy.
Oh, wow. That's a game-saving tackle potentially for Penguins because he's going to hold it to a 1-possession game.
10-3 the score. And it's Penguins getting the ball to start the second half. Saved himself potentially a 10-point deficit with that one. Ooh, this one. It's coming down to a few plays. The chess match between Dcroft and Penguins. Dcroft with that 7-point lead. But Penguins with the ball to start the second half. We may only have a half left here, but we got a full day of action. So much going on for more. Let's throw it back to Katie Emmer. Katie?
Thank you, Nick. I was going to say, what a great night of games we've had so far, but I got some good news. We still have another night before we head into conference play. Tomorrow night, it's the NFC North and South. That'll all lead to Friday, February 5th on ESPN2, where we will crown a new champion. Looking forward to that. And a big announcement for folks today. We're celebrating Pro Bowl weekend with a free-to-play trial. Between now and January 31st, you can play Madden NFL 21 for free. That's right, for free. Be sure to take advantage of that one. So you play some Madden for free, take a break and watch the clubs tomorrow, and then continue playing once we're done. I mean, your Friday's all planned out, right, Nick and Ty?
Yeah, I think we're booked. I think I'm going to go see a movie in the morning, maybe go play a little golf in the afternoon. I don't know. Ty, what you doing?
Yeah, pretty book solid. You know, might check and see if Robin Hood's working tomorrow.
Sure.
Check how that's going.
I'm just saying, I went to GameStop and I didn't get anything.
Come on, go!
Bulls out. It's picked up, recovered by Penguins. I went to GameStop, tried to trade in one of my games. They gave me $2. I don't understand why people are excited.
Oh, man, what a day it's been and what a night it's been with these Madden games. And this one, again, coming down to the wire. And this game has played out kind of how we thought. These guys just know each other so well. I had a feeling it would be kind of a grinded out type of battle, and it's been that way.
To the right side, Marcel Reese goes out of bounds. And TD, I don't want to get through the show without giving a big thank you to everybody behind the scenes here who make these shows possible. Our producers, Royce and Will, everybody who worked hard, everybody who tried to get my internet back up. Y'all, you have no idea how many people are working on the show right now and make it look as good as it does.
Oh, it's been amazing. So many people, you know, in the Discords helping us, the tech guys, my guy Fausto, Justin. Of course, we got Royce and Will to make it all happen. Can't forget Jen. We got the best crew there is.
Uncle Andrew yelling at me. Just tell me to switch internet cords. Dave Saunders, our director. I mean, just so many amazing people. Couldn't do without him. Let's bring in somebody else who's been working hard today. The user, we got a 4th and 8 here for Penguins, so I'll let you talk in a second, but this is a huge play in the drive. Gannon back to pass on 4th down. Penguins looking, he's got Dion, that was a dot.
Yeah, that was a big conversion for Penguins right there. And Nick, I love how you over here lying, trying to blame the internet people. We know you just wanted a break, man. We know you tried to peel out on me and put me in the booth. That's what you tried to do, Nick, but you ain't gonna get away with it no more.
Hey. Yo, user, let me ask.
That's such a laser.
Were you not? Oh my God.
Good.
Were you or were you not on Friday Night Football last night?
Yes, I was.
See, you're already trying to take my job. I get it.
Absolutely not. I could never be the voice of F&F. We know that's your spot. You are the voice of Madden, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to fill in, and I could never fulfill your shoes. It's impossible.
Get off the field. Get off the field.
Are these guys talking with the same voice? Can I ask that? Because I heard them both talk, and it sounded like an echo.
Yeah, but T, as you see, man, these guys, you can tell, even though they said they haven't played each other in 2 months, the defense is there. It seems like they know each other, adjustments. These guys are playing great, phenomenal defense. That was big for Penguins to make sure that Dcroft did not get 3 before half. This drive for him is so important because you know Dcroft is going to make sure that he gets some points.
Now get off the field.
And user, I got to ask, you've played a lot of games in the game of Madden. I'm sure you've played, you know, your friends, your crewmates. When you have these battles, especially something like this with so much money on the line, is it all fair in love and war, that the trash talk and the capping, is it all in fun, or is there some real, like, you know, tension and animosity in this?
Oh, it's definitely some real tension and animosity. This your homie. You know, especially when you're playing with $10,000 on the line, you're trying to win so you can be able to catch. That's a dot right there on 4th and 2. You know, that's you're trying to win so you can have bragging rights. So when you get back in that Discord, you know, you can stick out your chest a little bit farther. Like, yeah, man, don't open your mouth, because when the cash was up, you know, I put you in your place. I don't want to hear nothing about the Discord games. When the 10K was up, I got the job done. So it's definitely a little bit more on the line. You know, these guys, each of them want to win just as bad as the next guy.
Yeah, no doubt. These games matter. Like you just said, you know, whoever wins this game is going to look back in a year, 5 years, because they're friends, and say, hey, with that cash on the line, I whooped you.
So
these games mean a lot.
Come on, get a stop now. Oh my God.
But why wasn't he open?
Somebody who everyone loves hearing each and every time he's on the mic. One great user. Appreciate you hopping in, and big shout out to user for hopping in with the quote internet issues when I was really just going to take a nap. Shout out to user. Best friends in the world. 2nd and 10. Moss motions out right. Gannon rolling right. And, oh, the back foot throw from Rich Gannon looking like Patty Mahomes.
That's back to the roots. You want to go left, you playmaker no left. Or you want to go right, you playmaker left, you throw it. Let's back to the roots. It's back to the roots. It's the fundamentals of the Chicharito 5. It is the fundamentals.
Talk that talk, young man. Free the Penguins, a.k.a. the Penguins. What a playmaker, what stick work. Deion Sanders, and he's still yapping, he's still chirping. The Penguin is here, and he's balling out.
Calling out the Chicharito 5 offense. If you've played him online, that's who it is. He's trying to free the Penguins, and he's tied this game up. Looking to free up 10K. Getting sticky with the back foot throw, and then the burners from prime time.
Only Penguins can play that way. Roll right, playmaker left, throw it all the way back left, and then get sticky with it, styling and profiling, and he ties it up. That's big time.
Dcroft back to work on offense.
Getting a U-trick rep is like it's impossible.
Did you know Rich Gannon had that throw in him? Because I've been looking at Twitter. I've heard a lot of people talking some mad trash about Rich Gannon.
Same. We saw K-Mac taking his L, and he didn't like the way Gannon played for him. That was a Patrick Mahomes-esque type of throw right there that we see on Sundays. What a play by Chicharito.
2nd and 7. 3-man rush from Penguins.
I love it when it spies.
And
Oh,
nice
I love that. I
find.
love that about the game.
Oh, look at that. He's so nice talking about how much he loves the game.
Oh.
Now Dcroft's chance to retaliate. Kind of a quiet second half here for Dcroft. Penguins has the momentum, had some great dots, some clutch ones on that drive. Now it's Dcroft's turn to answer.
Remember, guys, 5 o'clock Eastern time. We're back with more action. TD and I got to drink some tea tonight because we got 6 more games tomorrow. But what's crazy is that's a nice find to Barry Sanders. What's crazy, TD, is after tomorrow night at about 10 o'clock Eastern time, we're going to have the final 8 of the club championship. And the next time that we're on the broadcast, we're going to be handing out a belt the next weekend.
Oh, yeah, next weekend, all the marbles are on the line. We got the Final 8, then we got the Final 4, and we got the Grand Championship on ESPN2. The stakes don't get any higher.
Gannon, he's scrambling. Looking like an egg with all that scrambling out there. Guys, make sure, again, use that hashtag Madden Club Championship for a chance to win some amazing prizes. Guys, we're going to be picking some random people on Twitter, and you're going to be able to possibly win some items made up of Team of the Year players. And Twitch chat, we're going to be giving out some in the Twitch chat too, so make sure you stay active. You can also have your tweet read out on the air. So right now, Twitch chat, this is how you get active. Put your 4s up. We got a tie ball game going to the 4th quarter. TD, I can't handle a 3rd overtime game.
I can't handle another one. That last one was too stressful. I love what Dcroft is doing right now. It's man-to-man coverage. He's motioning over his receiver so that man defender falls the receiver. Then he goes with that power run to the opposite side where he has the numbers. It didn't work right there, but it worked on the previous play. And now he's in the red zone. Gets stingy down here. See what he can cook up.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Gannon the cannon on 2nd and 9 underneath. Oh, tight window throw, and that could have been going the other way.
Dangerous territory right there. 3 guys around the ball after the hit. Dcroft is very fortunate that wasn't a tipped pick for Penguins.
3rd and 9. Gannon throws it up. Oh, he had him in the high pass. Overthrew Randy Moss. 4th and 9, and Dcroft is devastated.
It doesn't get more wide open than that. That's a big-time break for Penguins.
Sure
Could that be a play we potentially look back on that Dcroft couldn't take advantage of? And with that said, he has to settle for 3.
How about this, TD? With about 4.5 to go. The wild card free the Penguins. What's he gonna dial up on a drive to tie or possibly take the lead?
Oh man, you know if he dials something up and scores, he's gonna break the roof off this place with his screaming and his chirping. So here we go. This kid's fun to watch. I can't lie to you. The way he plays, he's got that slinger mentality. He's got some attitude about him, passion.
Was he just live tweeting right there? What was he doing? Was he texting his mom asking for the plays? What's he doing?
He just plays loose. It's like he doesn't even care that there's 10K, 100K on the line. This guy's just out here balling.
Dang, come on. Oh, I'm getting shedded out of my mind.
Dcroft, just 19 years old. That's what's crazy. I don't know why. I always feel like he's older than he is, but he's got 2 years before he can go to the bar to celebrate this one.
Yeah, right. I always thought he was older than he is, too. It could be the fact that he's like 6'5", also, or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Huge dude. So, but yeah, he definitely doesn't look 19. He doesn't play like he's 19.
Ooh, Randy
tight.
Moss. Tight with about 8 T's on the end of that one. Tight.
That was a really risky one right there by Penguins, but that's right up his wheelhouse. Not surprised at all. 3rd and 7. I expect him to sling another one in there. See if Dcroft can get those sheds. That defense has been big for him. He's getting a couple big sacks. It's really held Penguins back.
Yeah, Penguins mentioned he's getting shedded like crazy. 3rd and 7. Under 3.5 to go.
Dang!
Nowhere to go.
Come on!
And Dcroft dialing up
Get
the pressure.
off the
And now
field.
Penguins, you got to think. He's got to be thinking about punting here. Guys, don't forget the Madden, NFL competitive Madden. It's returning to ESPN2. That's right, it's going to be live Friday, February 5th at 10 o'clock p.m. Someone's going to win $150,000 and that prestigious championship belt. You're not going to want to miss that. The championship game back live on ESPN2. Will Penguins be there? He needs a first down. Looking for that
Dang, come on. Up.
Picked up, prime time Dion. And Dcroft has an interception. Now Free the Penguins needs to lock up.
The D in Dcroft stands for defense. What a decision by Penguins. I can't believe he went for that on 4th and 18, backed up in his own territory. That's just how he is, though. And Dcroft takes advantage. Game still plenty much alive here, though. Plenty of time and 3 timeouts for Penguins.
Get down.
Here goes Sanders. He falls down right before the first down marker. Ty, think about this. We talked about how this is the biggest prize pool in MCS history. Talk about how it's the biggest first prize in MCS history, $150,000, surpassing the previous record of $140,000. But how about this? The final 8 will take home a combined $430,000 total.
Insane. There's so much money on the line.
First.
That
So
gets you a
awesome.
lot of GameStop stock.
And get me a couple Xbox One Series X's that I need.
That could get you a GameStop.
Yeah, right. Yeah, true. That's funny.
3rd and short for Dcroft. First down here will put him on a collision course with Fancy. Can Penguins dial up some defense? Goal line form, you know it's going to be a run, and Dcroft takes a timeout. Little pensive look there. What does Dcroft dial up here?
And you saw Dcroft, he kind of went to a play action there out of goal line. Then he called the timeout. Now he goes back to his U-trips. Looks like we're going to see that power. Penguins ready for it.
Come on, safety,
oh,
bro.
what a run.
I spied my safety. Oh, my gosh.
Well, Penguins has 3 timeouts. If he lets this run all the way down, he's still got plenty of time, but he's going to have to find a stop. That 8-yard run on first down was a killer.
It was huge, and this next set of downs right here, starting with this first down, is crucial for Penguins to keep his club championship tournament hopes alive. He needs to get a stop. He's going to start to use these timeouts as well.
Oh, let me bounce it. I snapped it with. We're literally in Egypt right now because I cannot, the connection. It would be the same. It would be the same on the Great Pyramid of Giza. I can't adjust.
What?
Hey, do they have Ethernet connections on the pyramids? I didn't know they were Cat 5 enabled.
This guy is on the biggest defensive drive of his Madden career, and he's talking about that we're playing in Egypt. This guy is he plays so loose.
Earlier today, I was begging for that Egypt internet connection.
Right.
3rd and 4, 13 to 10. Dcroft a first down. It'll end it. Timeout taken. Dcroft didn't like how he was set up.
Yeah, this is the biggest play of the game. So you see both guys dialed in right now. Dcroft didn't like what he saw, so he calls that timeout, wants to make sure he's in the perfect play call for this play.
Could be a $10,000 play for Daniel Mycroft. 3rd and 4. Penguins bringing the heat. He gets the stop. Oh, boy. There's no rest for the weary as Dcroft is going to settle for 3, and Penguins with 1:21 to go and no timeouts will have a drive for the ball game.
Penguins does his job, and like you said he's going to have a shot. Here we go. A drive for a chance at glory. He's still chirping away, but he's got to have to lock in right here. He's got plenty of time, 1:18, but he has no timeouts. This is it. Here we go. It wouldn't be drama, right? We've seen drama all day long. We might as well get it in the main event, the last game of the day here in the Madden Club Championship.
Buckle up. Reach back. Let's pull those belts back tight one more time. Make sure you're buckled in for the finish of this game. What a day here at the Club Championships. What a start for Free the Penguins. He'll get 20.
Rich Gannon rolling out. Penguins makes it look like he has dashing Deadeye escape artist. He's looking like Madden 19, Madden 20 out here, just slinging it. Corner route to the tight end, man-to-man coverage, beats his man, gets out of bounds. Great play.
1st and 10. Gannon
Come on, come on. Oh, let me get the sack.
Pressure almost got there, just able to throw that one into the sidelines.
Yeah, the shed's coming through again. You see Penguins, he's always flipping his bunch. He's putting that receiver on the bunch side on a post, then he flips it. So it allows the receiver on the solo side to be on that post to go with that flood concept on the other side. But Dcroft's man defense and Dcroft's sheds have been insane in this game.
Second and 10, got an X Factor activated on the outside as well on the defensive side of the ball. This time 4-man rush, 5-man rush. It's picked up nicely, throws a little table route. Look like maybe a table or a zig. That's Dion, picks up 5.
Yeah, it goes back to Dion with that playmaker ability, gets out of bounds. Not a bad play call, kind of a tight window, but threads the needle, puts himself manageable 3rd and 5. Plenty of time, and he's on the move at the 50.
Needs to think about getting to the end zone, but definitely needs to get 5 yards in these next 2 plays. Sanders motions over to the left side. Gannon back to pass. Pressure picked up nicely. He's got all sorts of time. Oh, that's a dangerous throw, and it still almost got caught.
One more. Come on, just get off the field.
Live and die by the riskiness. He rolls right, throws it deep to the left side of the field across his body in double coverage. Very fortunate that Dcroft didn't pick that, and he has a second chance basically here. 4th and 5. This is the ball game for the Penguins. Tournament hopes on the line.
Friends turn to foes. 10K on the line. Does Penguins have 5 yards in them? What does Dcroft dial up? 4th and 5. Only a 2-man rush this time. He's in trouble. He gets rid of it. And Dcroft called that man a banker because he sealed himself the bread.
Come on.
The defense comes through
so
for Dcroft.
bad in the red zone that game. Come on.
And you see he's fired up. You see the emotion. The thing is, Penguins had him open. He had him wide open, but he got the throw out of sack animation. He got hit at the last second.
I can't express
Penguins sick about it because it was open, but Dcroft's defense was the difference today for him and why he's going to advance to the final 8.
It's miserable trying to play these games. At least when I'm in the game, everything starts to calm down. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Use the Penguins. Let's go. Come on.
A second place finish in the bowl last year, and he's now sealed a spot in the top 8.
Come on.
And is just 3 wins away from a belt. Zeros are on the clock. Battle between, what a game this was. Dcroft seals it late, 16-10.